Hey guys, welcome back. In celebration of the new Kingdom Hearts, I guess you would call it a re-release, basically the next expansion on the game, I'm going to show you how to make a Keyblade. Now, I used to make Keyblades back when it was still in PlayStation 2 era, kind of in PlayStation 3, a little bit of DS, because that game was okay. But for this one, you're going to need one yellow 260, two gray 260s, one black 260, and two gray or silver 160s. Usually whatever one you have lying around. I prefer to stick with the gray so there's, the same tone throughout. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your yellow, and you're also going to grab your base gray. So we're going to start with yellow. You're not going to need too much here. So I'm going to blow that up until I got about 4.5, 4 inches there. Now what I'm going to do, before I start twisting this, I'm going to grab one of my gray 260s. This one I'm going to want to blow this thing up almost all the way. I went and left about 3 inches at the end here. So, now that we have both of these blown up, straighten out your gray. You want it to be nice and straight before you start working on it. Like that. Just take your yellow. We're going to do one ear twist, about a 1.5 inch ear twist here. And then I'm going to divide it in half. I'm not going to go full 4 inches here, so I'm going to go in 2 inches. Twist. Now while I have this in my hand, like so, I'm going to grab my gray. I'm going to figure that my square for my Keyblade is going to be about 5 inches. So I'm going to measure that out with my gray here. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Twist your gray and your yellow together. So now you should have something that looks like this. Just across, a little bit of gray here, the majority of it coming out, and then we finish with our yellow. Go back to your yellow. You're going to finish off with another 2 inch bubble here. Your twist. And now we're just going to make the square. Bring it down to the same length as your gray. Make an ear twist here. Now again with the front, I'm going to divide it in half. Connect my gray into my yellow right here. And I think I misjudged my yellow, but that's okay. Yeah, I misjudged it. Oh well. It happens. Okay, finish that off here. I'm going to squeeze whatever yellow I have left here. Actually, I just blow up another one. Some of us make mistakes. I know I do. I mismeasured, but that's okay. Always have a backup. Basically, you want to make your square using the same yellow. Unlike what I did. There you go. Always have a backup blue. So I'm going to take my yellow, connect it in to my starting point, and bring it all together, finish off your square. And since I kind of goofballed it, I have a low effect for yellow, so I'm just going to bring that back into the middle. No harm, no foul. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this. I know it's transparent yellow, I know. So now we have the holster done. But we're not quite done. We're going to take your black 260, and we're going to go ahead and put that around the handle. You're not going to need too much. Just enough that you can make one pass up and one pass down. Actually, let me put a little bit more air in that one. There we go. A lot of times kids will hold on to the black, or they'll do the proper thing and hold on to the gray. It's okay. None of these kids are going to be playing the game. They'll understand where to hold it. So I'm going to attach it to the bottom. See, there's my blade. Attach it to the bottom. And pull it up, like so. Give it a little squeeze so it's nice and tight. Twist. Wrap it around your gray. Lock it into your yellow too, because it's going to want to unravel itself. I'm going to bring it right back down on the other side, like so. Now, you might be asking, why I have the gray in the middle, and that's because, as I lock this in, it's going to add a little bit more support to the actual blade once we get the key part on it. Because if we just have it on the top here, it's not going to hold well. It's going to want to flop over every which way. At least with the gray in the middle here, it's going to stay upright, like so. So next, we're going to go ahead and attach the key part to this. And this is a busted balloon, and we're not going to use that one. We're going to grab another one. Okay. This one, you're not going to need too much gray, but it's going to get a little bit tricky. So load up about halfway. What we're going to do is we're going to section off our blade into 3 parts. So I'm going to go down. We do want the hilt to be pretty long here. I'm going to take about a foot of balloon, so that's about 12 inches right here, right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ear twist on each part. So 1 ear twist. I'm going to pull it down about 2.5 inches here. Another ear twist. And I'm going to save my last one for the end here. So now you should have a very crooked little key sword here. Taking your gray, your next gray, you're going to lock it into your first one, first ear twist. Now what you're going to do is you're going to create another ear twist using your second one. This is going to help keep your key up. I tried it with 1 ear twist and it just wants to flop over the place and it's not very fun. So now, as you can see, it's letting this balloon go straight up. What we're just going to do is just going to make a triangle. So I'm going to go in about 2.5 inches here, ear twist, like so. Lock it in if you want to. Wrapping your gray around. Now when I bring it back down, I'm going to make another ear twist using this balloon here. So that's going to give me a second ear twist for the second part. But we are going to bring this down first. Because twisting 2 ear twists together is going to be impossible or very hard. And we want things to be nice and easy. We're going to go ahead and do another single bubble ear twist, 1 inch. Lock that in. Like so. So as you can see, it's actually forming the key over here. We're going to do another one. This one not so big because the Kingdom Hearts Keyblade has 2 large triangles and then 1 small one in the middle. So it makes more of a crown. Like so. See? Yeah. Since we didn't measure out the last one here, we're just going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Alright. Now we got the middle one. Bring it in. Another ear twist. Alright. So as you can see, I'm running down to the very end here, but that's good. I forgot to add Silly me. But yeah, you want to keep these two because we're going to run it back through. And it's going to actually add a little bit more support to the bottom. Look at me, always forgetting stuff. I guess that's what happens when you go and get your back tattooed. Which I did. It hurt. But it was okay. I got the back of my shoulder mid-rib done. And if you're wondering, it's Crush from Spyro. I got a full Spyro back piece going on. So I'm going to attach my third gray right here at the end, just a little bit, just so I can finish it off. So what I'm going to do, seeing that I have my two ear twist here, I'm going to wrap it around nice and tight. As tight as you can make it. Alright, there. And now I'm just going to finish off my last key port, again going with a larger triangle. Too big, too big, too big. Too big. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Again, ear twist at the end, and bring it back in. Now you're going to have two bubbles here at the end. As you see, they're sticking out right there. Your first one, which is the one with the lowest amount of room at the top, we're going to pull that in to the very end. We're going to give it a squeeze. And we're going to make a second bottom right here. I'm just going to pull it in, wrap it around my end ear twist. And if I have a little bit of a nub there, I'm going to grab that and turn that into another. What that's going to do, it's going to push it so that your triangles stay straight up. So finally, we take your larger one with a little bit more room, give it a little squeeze. I'm going to run it down the rest of my keyblade. So everything's stable. We want stability in this one. Because your keyblade will want to flop over so badly. By making it more stable, it won't. Tuck away any extra gray that you have, just by lying it down and back up again. Push it so that every key spot has an ear twist at the bottom. And you want your keyblade to basically being the same size as your hilt. So if this is up, this part has to be up. You can't have it sideways. So right now, we have a good keyblade going on right now. Look at that. Finally, we got to do the chain at the bottom. So taking your two grays, two small grays, the 160s, we're just going to make a simple chain ending with a Mickey Mouse head. So one's going to be a little bit bigger than the other. Good. Measure. And a little bit out. Right there. Perfect. So I blew these up until they're about 2.5 feet long. I'm going to attach both of them down in the center of the bottom of my handle. You usually can do that by placing one, grabbing the second one, putting it on opposite ends, then tying them together. Like so. Now what I'm going to do So I'm going to start with an ear twist on both ends. So one. These are like one half-inch ear twist. And two. Now I have a good base so that when I start doing the chain, it's not going to basically unravel on itself. So to make your chain, let's see if I remember. 1, 2. Oh yes, you need 2. Oh, we need 4 of them total. I am such a klutz today. Silly me. There we go. Yep, you're going to need 4 of 160s. Sorry. I am just all over the place. There we go. And 2 more. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. Again, tie these 2 together. Attach them in. Okay. Now we're up and running. I was wondering, how am I going to do this? Alright, so I'm going to start with, just grab any 2. And we're going to go up about 1 inch here. Let's go, 1.5 inches. Twist them together. Try not to wipe yourself in the head like I am. I'm going to grab the other 2 at the bottom. I'm going to pull these up and bring them together and twist them together. Like so. And you're just going to go back and forth between these 2. And it'll form a chain on its own. You don't want to pull them too tight because then you'll lose your chain. And twist. And pull it up. And twist. And pull it up. And twist. And bring this one up. And twist that too. Bring it up. Twist again. So as you can see, we actually are forming a real chain here. Look at that, that's pretty neat. We'll pull this one up, and we're getting down to the end, which is perfect. Twist. Now that we're reaching our end here, as you can see, we still have the large one to make the big head. I'm going to twist it just enough that I have enough to make an ear twist with my last one. So I'm going to take my little one a little bit here. I'm going to ear twist that around my big one. And then with these 2, I'm just going to go ahead and loop them, basically bringing them into the ear twist that I made. And that'll finish off your chain. Like so. Now take all your little pieces and tie them together as much as you can because, again, they will want to come apart. You want everything to fit nicely. There you go. You tuck those away. Like so. So now we have a really good chain coming off our sword. And finally, just for your Mickey head, it's 2 pretty decent sized loop twists and then, well, 1.5 inch ear twist. And then a loop twist for the bottom. This one. Two. Lock it in. And then a loop. Now, with the end of my chain, I'm just going to go ahead and roll that into the middle. so that my Mickey head is on the outside. Like so. So now we got a nice little Mickey head going. And that is how you make Sora's Keyblade. So guys, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and good luck playing Kingdom Hearts. Because I know I'm so psyched to play it. Toy Story, it's going to be great. Hopefully Goofy will be somewhere too. Or Big Hero 6. But guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a great night. Be good to each other. See ya!